welcome back once again. Another edition of Inside the Headset. Kids, it is week 9. It is game 9. There are only 10 games. I don't know why we get off on this on the schedule and try to jumble it around. But anyway, I got with me a guy that's 8-0, and he's got to go to Manchester Friday night. And that's head coach of the Oakland Patriots, head coach Kevin Creasy. How you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Well, let's talk about Old Borough. We came over, we set up, and shot a broadcast, had a wonderful time, and just what high school football is all about, Coach. I can't thank you enough, you and your administration and staff and faculty and everybody, the smoke machines and everything was top notch. And the thing I love about it is you let the kids be kids. I didn't hear a big bunch of rules, or we wasn't told where to park or where this or where that, and can't bring no sticks, no stones, can't bring anything in, bring your bells, bring your whistles, do whatever, let's have a good time and root for your team. I mean, enjoy it, and just what a great atmosphere. I can't say it enough, Coach. It was explosive. Take it from there.
Absolutely. It was what you want in the Battle of the Borough, you know. It was both fan bases showed up, had some 30-year reunions out here, tents set up. It was pretty neat. Definite battle between the student sections back and forth. You know, Brooke Wyatt did a great job of getting them fired up over on the Riverdale side. And of course, all the festivities, we had a cookout for our faculty, and I thought that was pretty neat that they got to sit in the end zone and brought their lawn chairs, got to eat under the tent. I think Mr. Marshall provided that for everybody, so that was pretty neat. Yeah, it was awesome. And you know, look around, you got the turf field, you got the Jumbotron.
The carpet looked beautiful, Coach.
I'm telling you, the sunset right behind it looked really good. And then at the end of the day, you know, you got radio stations we'd never seen before, TV stations we hadn't seen all year. You know, we got our reliable standby, you coming by to film us, but you know, it was you know, a big event because you saw people from all different walks coming in to watch a game at Ray Hughes Stadium, and then of course you got to put a good product on the field, so it was a good game.
Well, you know, you kick off to them, deferred to the second half, and you know, scored a couple of times there, and then they had to respond. But felt like as you got into the game, Coach, I don't know, Oakland Patriot jerseys were on the field, but I'm not for sure was we playing a little Candy Crush or what we were doing. But man alive, some and I don't want to say all of them, but it was very recognizable when you say you got to have 11 to fire. And didn't look like 11 were getting after it and getting off the line and playing Oakland Patriot football, and you take it from there.
Yeah, you know, there was a lot of uncharacteristic moves on our part. I think penalties, you know, just you look at.
Does that put the mind in that position, you think, of that kid, or what?
No, I just think you got to give Riverdale some credit.
Okay.
If you tuned in last week, I think I told you it was going to be a close game.
Yep.
I don't know if you paid attention or not, but I think I said we respect what Riverdale does. We think they do a good job. We think they got a good team. We think they got good players. We think their coaches do well. And, you know, all this stuff about continuous clock and blowing people out, you know, I think that was exactly what we needed. It was a close game. And, you know, I think you can blame it on us or you can give them some credit. It's somewhere in the middle. But I think we made some critical mistakes. I thought we laid the ball on the ground for the first time all year. You know, we hadn't lost a fumble all year. We hadn't thrown a pick all year. You know, so we throw an interception right before half.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got to do something. I mean, we can't kick a 60-yard field goal. So we throw it and give our guys a chance, and they make a good play on it. Lay the ball on the ground too much. And then, of course, the thing we're harping on is ball security and then, of course, the penalties. We got to get those cleaned up. But it's good that we had those many penalties. We're averaging 2 a game, and we had about 5 on one drive. So, you know, I think it's gotten our guys' attention. I think it's give us a lot of film that we can teach off of. And like I said, we'll probably see Riverdale again, and they're a good team. And we've got to make sure that we're ready to play them.
Did you come out injury free? Everything pretty good, or I mean, because that's been your
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, Coach, but you've been running the triage section here all year long. But and Brandon Kennard filled in for BJ. He ran back that one on my side.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good. So you know, you did have some fill-ins, and but did you come away injury?
Yeah, I mean, you know, pretty much. I mean, we had some injuries going into the game. We're still working on getting those guys back to 100%. You know, BJ Kennard didn't even dress out, so we're hoping that he'll get healthy before we run into him a second time. But at the end of the day, you know, this time of year you can't be 100% healthy, and we know that.
Well, you've reached into the Sonny Gray book of let's change up a little bit of the uniform. We saw Boogie come out with some pink socks in the first half, and Boogie did not have on the pink socks in the second half. And if you watch a lot of Sonny Gray baseball, you know one game he actually pitched an inning. Then he came back and he goes downstairs, takes off his whole uniform, puts his whole uniform back on, and then goes out and pitches the next following inning and turns the game completely around. Boogie takes the socks off, Boogie finds the end zone. I mean, it's pretty simple, isn't it?
Hey, listen, I'm not sure what goes on. You know, I'm not the uniform police. And as far as the fashion police, I'm not really dictating that either. I just said that, you know, if you've had somebody in your family affected by cancer, or you have somebody that, you know, is a friend or a neighbor, or somebody goes to church with you, you know, if you're wearing the pink for the right reasons, you can wear pink.
Yes, sir.
You know, and if you got somebody you want to honor, then you better honor them the right way by playing the right way. And, you know, we want to make sure that we hold up to our own standard.
I like it.
And like I said, a lot of them wore pink. And, you know, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Week.
Absolutely.
You know, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And that's pretty much the game. You know, we thought that that'd be a good game to let them wear the pink. So that was a pretty good deal for our guys because, you know, they like being a little bit different, you know.
I like it. It's a sign of expression, Coach.
You know, I'm just like everybody kind of.
I like a little pink every once in a while. I'm a little bit partial to pink. I like it.
Well, I just hope they were all wearing. You know, if it's socks we're gonna wear, everybody had pink socks. But,
yeah, I agree. Yeah, let's figure it out. Yeah,
let's work out like that. So.
I agree.
So anyway, like I said, it's thought that counts a lot of times.
Yep. Got to see some smooth running by Tim Pinnell. Boy, when he gets up in the gap, he can jump, bounce, jig, jag, and get right into the end zone. Looked real good, Coach. Got to be pleased with his running effort.
Man, I'm telling you, Tim is one of the coach's favorites, of course. He does whatever we ask him to do.
Yeah, he's a utility player.
Plays defense, too, you know.
Yep.
He only started about 13 of the 15 games last year at linebacker. So anytime we need him on defense, he can plug right in back on defense. And of course, he's steady for us on offense. You know, can catch the ball, can block, can run. He's just a complete back.
Well, we've got to go ahead and mention it. We do not want to let it go. But if you were paying attention or tuning in on Stork Vision, there was one play that Jordan Brown did hit the turbo button, and you have to pay attention on the highlights, but it's in there. And man, when he exploded that 110 yards, your eyes just went, wow, man, that was some jets.
Yeah.
He can turn it when he wants to, and saw a little bit of it, but man, I'd like to see that stuff in open field. I want to see it really roll out and see how fast he can get up against some backfield kids, but he can run, can't he, Coach?
Yeah, he's a good runner. I tell you what, he has that is just kind of God-given. You know,
it's it.
Coach, he's got vision. He's got really good vision. And he can stick his foot in the ground and go across the grain of a play real quick. So, yeah, he's talented. I mean, we got some really fast guys, but at the end of the day, his vision is what separates him from others.
Well, let's move on. Book closed on the 51st edition. Congratulations on the big rivalry win. You're 8-0, and we make no objective. Your next objective is right in front of you. Got to put the boys on the bus. Got another one in front of you, and that'd be game 9. And that's going to put you over at Coffee County, Manchester, and a team that not going to the playoffs. That's we're all transparent, not beating up on them. But regardless, they want to score on you. They're going to come out. They're going to suit up. They've got some seniors and juniors, and they're going to play football tomorrow night, Coach.
Yeah, I think it's their senior night, and you know,
or Friday night.
Yeah, usually get a pretty good effort out of your seniors, and then of course the underclassmen want to play good for the seniors because it's their senior night. And I think their new coach, man, Coach Green, he's doing a really good job. You know, you could tell that he's got these guys in shape, and he's going out and he's recruited the hallways, and he's got some players out, and he's got a good system, offensively and defensively. So, I've known him back in the day from a long time ago, but he moved out toward Chattanooga there for a while, toward Ray County and all that, and I lost a little contact with him, but he's come back to our region, and he's doing a heck of a job.
Well, we're glad to have him home.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, Friday night, it may be, tune in on Twitter. That game may move. We don't know. There's some things going on. We do know this, and I've already called Burt Brown. And Stork Vision will not be out on Friday night because we got a 70% chance of rain. I've got some alternatives I'm going to try to work in, at least get some video up for you of some Region 3 6A. But other than that, we wish the Oakland Patriots the best of luck Friday night or Thursday night. We hope they come away with a W. And either way, y'all be there.